Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Learning Chinese with Laswo. I'm teacher Nadal, and if you made it through our first lesson, great job. But the journey still continues, as I said. Today, we are going to start off with our lesson two. Okay, so stick and stay with me as we ride on. Okay, so today we are going to talk about um a little boy that was able to escape scolding from mommy for not learning but rather playing with his tablet. So today we're going to learn sentences of how to be very apologetic to whoever. So we're going to learn words along that theme and then we're going to continue. Okay, good. So now over here, this is a video of a boy being busted by mom. So we're gonna watch relatable family moments and learn how to apologize and talk about daily routines in Chinese. So we're gonna start now. So if we are able to play this short video, it says what? Hawarma. One more time. Hawarma. Hawarma. Good. Which simply means, are you having fun? Good. So we're going to move on and then break the sentence down into words. So this one says
好
how, how, how. In our previous lessons, we learned how, how, which means what? All good. How,
好
how. But in this context, how is used before a verb. So if it's placed before a verb, it shows you how the experience is like. Usually a pleasant experience. If you add "hawarma," is it fun? "好吃吗," is it yummy? "hawarma," is it fun? "好吃吗," is it yummy? "好听吗," is it nice to hear or listen to? Good. Or how that means if you have a juice or a drink or whatever, and if I ask you how is it, that it means is it nice? Okay, good. So we're gonna move on. Over here, as we can see in the picture, the young girl is having an apple and then she's smiling whilst eating the apple. So you can ask her, how ma simply means, is the apple yummy?
好
How? How? So it's used before a verb means what? Good to.
好
How? We're gonna look for the pinyin over here.
玩
War. We're gonna move on to our next word, which is what? One or war. One or war. So we look based on the sound. We're going to look for the pinyin over here. Is the third one. One or war.
玩
So we can see kids playing and kids flying a kite and having fun, right? So one simply means to have fun. How are having good fun, right? How 好吃 means yummy. 好喝 means tastes good.
玩
One means what? To have fun.
玩
One over here, the pinyin is the second one. The first one, who can guess? 我 The second one is war. So we're gonna choose the second one, which is what? War.
妈
Ma. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Ma simply means is usually used as a question tag. So if I ask you, Hawarma, so the ma at the end simply indicates it's a question. So you reply with a yes or no answer. Hawarma. Shit. Hawar or bu. Hawar. Shit. Hawar. Yes. It's fun. Or bu hawar. No. It's not fun. So ma is used as a question tag.
Ma.
Ma. So over here we can see a picture of a man asking the waitress, pointing at the menu and probably asking if is this available. Are you sure this is available? So how can you ask that? So probably you can use any dish you'd like to try as a restaurant, probably rice. So how can you respond? How can you ask that in Chinese? So over here you point to the menu and it's probably asking, Mi fan yo ma? Mi fan yo ma? Is there rice? Or you can say any other thing. Kala yo ma? Is there any Coke available on the menu? Good. So ma is used as a question tag. So it could either be shi yo or may yo or may yo. Yes, it's available, or no, it's not available.
Ma.
So ma is used as a question particle for yes or no questions.
Ma.
Ma. So as we learned from our just ended lesson, as we learned earlier, ma is used as a question tag. So which is the first one. So we're gonna tap and record. Okay, so we're gonna do it together. 3, 2, 1. Hawarma. Good. We got a pass. If you got a pass, give me a thumbs up in the comment section. Good. So what is the mother's intention when she asks Hawarma in this specific conversational context? She sarcastically criticized the child for playing instead of doing homework. And how does the child respond? So that brings us to our next lesson. How does the child respond? First, the mom asks, Hawarma? Is it fun? Is playing on your tablets more fun than doing your homework? Perhaps. And now, the boy, realizing that the mom has noticed, what does he do? He says, I'm sorry, mom. That's a really polite boy, isn't it? A really polite and matured kid apologizing to his mom for a wrongdoing. So over here he says what? I'm sorry, mom. And how do you respond? How do you say that in Chinese? Dui bu qi mama. Dui bu qi mama.
对不起。
So we move on to our next word for today. Dui bu qi. Dui bu qi. So dui bu qi is used when apologizing or having an excuse. I mean, in a very uncomfortable situation. So, I mean, you wrong someone, you respond by saying what? Sorry. In Chinese, you say dui bu qi, right? You are embarrassed about something, you say, oh, I'm sorry, dui bu qi, right? You want to find a way into like a crowded place, oh, dui bu qi, right? So you use dui bu qi as a form of apology or as an excuse. So over here, dui bu qi, the pinyin, has to be option number 2.
对不起
So you say 对不起 when you're sorry or you want someone to excuse you, or in the context of begging for someone's pardon. So, got it?
对不起
So 对不起 is used when you're sorry, as I said, or you want to use an excuse. You want someone to excuse you, or you want to beg for someone's pardon.
对不起
So as we can see, this phrase is used to apologize for a mistake, express regrets, or politely interrupt someone. It's a fundamental polite expression in daily life. So you express regret for something you did wrong, as in this case, the little boy was apologetic for doing something wrong by playing with his iPad. So he says what? 对不起. You mistakenly step on someone's foot. What do you say? 对不起. You say bad words to someone. What do you say? And then you regret. What do you say? 对不起. So you use 对不起 as a form of apology.
妈妈
Mama, I think it's a universal word, isn't it? I wouldn't have to go too much into mama. So basically, mama is mom, mommy, or your mother. Call her mama.
妈妈
Mama. So this is a picture of a woman with her child, right? So she is what? Mama.
妈妈
Mama means who? Mother.
妈妈
Mama. So the pinyin for mama has been doubled up. So if you know the first character, you just know you have to just it's just a double up of the same character. So the boy says what? 对不起 mama, I'm sorry mom. 对不起 mama, I'm sorry mom. So we're going to record 对不起 mama.